And, depending on my teammates, just to be in the right position to make that play, and I wouldn't do it without my teammates.
Is your confidence at an all-time high right now?
Yeah, I would say so. Just my preparation and what the coaches have, important to me. So the all-time high.
After the game, was Coach Henry critical, or was he super excited about this defensive performance? What was kind of the message after the game?
Just basically never give a sucker. I mean, obviously just keep going and never, give them a break. Just want to keep, pressing them and not giving them any chances to get in the game, and always have that mentality of each drive, each series, just keep doing our jobs and keep pressing on the next.
Heard about your focus on speed and getting lighter. Did you feel lighter and more explosive out there?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely from the weight loss. It felt good on my knees, and just going out there and just playing, American football was great.
Executing in minimal mistakes was kind of the message leading up to this game, and making sure that everybody got out healthy as well. What did you guys kind of talk about when you came over the sideline after penalties, just trying to make sure that things stay clean?
Yeah, obviously we can't beat ourselves, so just making sure everyone's doing their job and just more importantly playing clean. That's the message all throughout this game and through the course of the season.
You were on the 2022 team with a great defense. Do you see any similarities with this 2025 squad?
Yeah, for sure. I try not to look back, but this is a new year, 2025, and I 100% believe in our defense and our capability, going to these next couple games.
What maybe separates this year's group from last year's group? Where have you guys seen the most development, or just chemistry grown collectively as a group?
Just confidence. I feel like everyone has confidence now, and you can see it, on film, and just the energy the guys bring, the energy that everyone makes a play, and you can just see it in everyone's mentality.
Obviously, a lot of new transfers on this front seven. What was it like seeing those guys in action? And could you tell that they were kind of impacting the game?
Yeah, it was awesome. Just seeing Kurt. Obviously James Thompson. Tommy Watt. All them dudes are great players, and they all make plays tonight. And I just can't wait. For each week after week, and then just continue to be consistent.
Forgive me for if this is dumb, but on that sack you had, didn't look like you were touched a lot. Did you kind of weasel through two guys, or did they mess up? What did you see there, I guess?
Yeah, just a hand called, a routine call, and respect to Western Illinois, but I just take advantage of their protection and just made a play when my name was called.
I guess probably gonna be some repeats.
Yeah.
You get that strip sack early. How much do you feel like that changed the game or helped the defense just kind of set the tone?
Yeah, I just feel like we feed off energy. So me making that play, everyone just fed off the energy, and then it was the rest was history. Everyone was making plays and flying around.
Now that you've had your taste of competition, do you guys, how do you kind of flip the switch, go towards a competitor on the road where you're probably going to be a little bit more tested, but also keep that confidence going into that matchup?
Yeah, I feel like the mentality will change whoever we face. The goal is to go 1-0 each week. So, the way we prepare for Western Illinois is the same way we're going to prepare for Duke. So nothing's going to change. Nothing in our preparation, and we're just going to be prepare the same and go 1-0.
Is there an area that you feel that you guys could have executed a little bit better? Are there any particular scenarios that you feel that you guys maybe need to clean up a little bit?
Not really. I feel like, pretty clean game, honestly.
Gabe, can you talk to how Joe Kim has kind of freed you up and allowed you to become a better, pass rusher, especially with the hand fighting stuff?
Yeah, man, I love Joe Kim, man. He's, elevated my game so much. Just hand combatives and just not really thinking on the field, just going out there and just playing ball. We do so many hand drills, hand combative drills every day, and footwork is I'm just going out there and playing backyard football again. I'm not thinking too much, and everything that comes to me is just reactive. I get to go out there and do a move without even thinking.
How helpful is he, knowing he's worked with some of the great pass rushers? How helpful is it to have a guy like that to teach you?
Oh, so grateful. I talked to some of his guys that he coached in the league, Justin Houston, Matt Judon, just talking to those guys and, the experience that Joe Kim had gave to them. And, I actually went down and trained with Justin Houston, just hearing how much, much he talked about Joe Kim and how much he just progressed his game. It's I could definitely see it in my game.
Anything else you learned from Justin?
He's a good dude, man. I don't get the chance to be around, great players like that, and it was just it was an honor, and I was grateful just to be around someone that, a future Hall of Famer, and I learned so much from him, not only on the field but off the field.
I think a second sack that you turn to the student section, get them.
Yeah,
going on the
just
chant.
to get them hyped up, we got a new chant, everyone knows, like, yes. So I'm just, trying to get the student, hyped up and, just feed off their energy.
When you get thousands of people to do that, like, what does that make you feel like on the field that you got that going?
I felt good, man. That's something that we started, fall camp, and something that we brought out, to the audience. So it was just cool just seeing everybody doing it.
I know we asked you about Joe Barna last time we talked to you, but what did he do in fall camp, or what did you see from him to kind of earn this opportunity he's got now?
Yeah, I mean, Joe Barna is just a dude that comes in every day. Doesn't complain about anything. Just goes into practice, with his hard helmet and his keen to continue to work on his craft. And I'm so excited for Joe Kim, and I'm not Joe Kim. I'm sorry, Joe Barna. The progression he has made from his freshman year to sophomore year, and I feed off of him because he's always getting me hyped up, always energizing me, always telling me I'm the best and you can do this, and we feed off each other. And I've learned so much from Joe Barna. He doesn't even know it, and I'm so grateful for him, because he's just such a good player. He doesn't even know it. So I'm so excited for him and and what he's gonna do this season.